Large sander, $15.50. Torches. Make a line. $25. Plow gear off $550, $3,500, and it says I'll remove it from the $550. Miscellaneous hand and mechanics tools, $500 for everything in the shed excluding pole saw, crack sealing equipment, road warning signs, spray equipment.
And microblaster.
You want me to write that on here?
Yes, I do, because I forgot to write that on. I did.
And that was it for him. Something attached to this one.
Check.
Unfortunately, no. This is from the Bean Farm, Randy Kinville. Small sand spreader, $300. Uh, 1990 Ford F350 with dump, that's been removed. 10-foot large highway plow, $200. Front runner rake, $300. Dump body off the Ford F550, $150. I know that's on here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Alan Fredrickson. Small sand spreader, $502. Large sand spreader, $629. Large highway plow, 10 foot, $150, or $152, I stand corrected. Hydraulic plow and plow gear off a Ford F550, $329. Front runner rake, $150. Dump body off the Ford F550, $152. And that is all from him.
Good.
And you've removed your bid at this point.
That is my address on there, right? 21, not 12.
Yeah, I'm dyslexic tonight.
Okay.
I was reading it upside down.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 21 Bryce Drive?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Mr. Chairman, those are your bids.
So let's just go right down the list. Small sander?
$750 is the top bidder from Scott, right? Yeah. SD.
We're gonna have to make a motion and just agree to accept or not accept?
Well, what is, out of curiosity, how does that match up with what we anticipated possibly getting?
Small sander on this list of equipment to be put out to bid was $750. The bid came in at $750.
Let's go with it then.
Sold. Next item.
Large sander. The winning bid for that one was Ed Nason at $1,550. Estimated costs on this list was $1,800. Mr. Nason's bid is $500 plus over the next bid.
I think we should take it.
Ten
I'll
foot
vote no on
plow.
that. I'll vote no on that. I'll vote no on accepting it. So you two can vote yes and we're all set. I'm just gonna vote no.
I thought we were saying who the winner was, and then we were going to discuss the whole
Okay.
issue of
Sure.
values.
Okay, that works.
10-foot large plow. The highest bid was $500. Estimated on the list was $1,000. Oh, there's the gas torches.
And that bid was by?
SD. Gas torches, $25 by Ed Nason. On the list, it was $100. Wing and plow gear for the loader, no bids. Hydraulics, plows, and plow gear off the Ford F550. The high bid was $2,250 by SD.
Excuse me?
Oh, I take that back. I am sorry. Another dyslexic moment. $3,500 by Ed Nason. Sorry.
That sounds better.
On the list, the estimated value was $4,500. Front runner rake. The value was, I should say, the high bid was $1,155. SD. On the list here, it was valued at $1,500. Small miscellaneous hand tools and mechanics tools. There was no price on the list. The high bid was $500 by Ed Nason. And the dump body off the 550. The high bid was $152 by Alan Fredrickson. And the list here for that was $550.
Well, why don't we maybe not, when we look at this is, if we total what we have in there and total what we get, would that be a way of looking at it? Probably shouldn't be the way we do it, but if we're anywhere near.
Before we go too far forward, I would like to ask just one question. And Ed probably can answer that, I believe. Under that dump body off the 550, where the bid is so low, is that worth more than scrap?
Not much.
Okay.
If you remember my comments to you, these prices came off what I could find for sale. doesn't mean what they were selling for. And like the hydraulic plow gear, that was on a pallet ready for somebody to buy, so there is a consideration on the value that you would have to put into that, taking that off. And then, you know, I didn't know what to put on for hand tools, so that's why I left it blank. People could make an offer.
Okay, discussion. The purpose of this process is the town is trying to get out of the business of owning trucks, maintaining trucks. We're contracting out for the service, so we don't have to be in the constant business of repairing vehicles. And I can remember 13,000 for a new engine, 11,000 for new transmission.
That's why it's the new Forester.
Well, 5,500, but then we had to put new springs on, so that was another $1,000. We had to drive it all the way to Berlin.
That's why it's the forestry truck now.
Is there a designated area you're gonna put this money towards?
Goes into the general fund.
General fund.
funds?
So it helps reduce your taxes.
Might be helpful for us to follow, if you could just tell us the high and low bid in each area, or what the range is. We know
Sure, I can do that.
Miscellaneous hand tools. 152.
All right. On the small sand spreader, the high bid was $750. The low bid was $300. On the large sand spreader, the high bid was $1,550. The low bid was $629. The 10-foot plow, high bid was $500, low bid was $152. There was only one bid on the gas torches and tips, and that includes the gauges, which have broken faces, so they're no longer smiling. That was $25. There was no bid on the push plate wing tower for the loader. The hydraulic plow and plow gear off the 550. The high bid was $350. The low bid was $329. And
3,500.
3,500.
what did I say?
350.
Oh, I'm trying to give it away. $3,500. It's been a long day, folks. I'm sorry. Low bid was $329. And the $3,500 bid also included the removal of the gear at his expense. Front runner rake. The high bid was $1,155. The low bid was $150. Miscellaneous hand tools. $500 was the high bid. $125 was the low bid. And the dump body off the old Ford F550 was $152 was the high bid, and $150 was the low bid. So that one had a $2 difference. Now, we've done this process once before, and remember, we ended up sitting on a generator for a long time.
And ads are expensive.
Rose.
If you don't accept some of these bids, what do you plan to do with the stuff?
Keep it.
For what? So that it
A rainy day?
lasts.
Yard decoration.
We'll have to have a plan B for the old
give it to-
forestry truck.
We'll give it to the local welder and have him weld up some yard art for the front.
Is that a bad idea?
Right?
I have a suggestion. The body off the 550,
Mm-hmm.
we could just set that on the 350. That might make that more appealing to people. I mean, if you've got the right to refuse the bids on it. You know, I know it's a little bit bigger than what goes on here, but
Will it work with that 350? That's the question.
yeah, it will. I measured it. Well, width-wise, I didn't measure the length. Width-wise, it is.
Width-wise. And the 350 set up with hydraulics to run it?
No, that piece is missing. But you just advertise it that way. You know, the dump body's just sitting on it or something.